Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and we are in Satisfactory again today, continuing with the Fixmas plans. We'll see what the advent calendar has in store, but of course it will be short-lived because the advent calendar does not unlock the next tier until December 8th. So it'll just be kind of like a touch base to see what's happening in the early part of the stream, and then we'll go back to working on Devastator. And we've made some progress. I'm really starting to feel like the outside of this factory is starting to feel like a transformer and feel a lot more complete. Got some shoutouts to Fox Nakamori for the tier 1 sub, 52 months. Holy crap, that's amazing. Thank you ever so much, Fox. And Obu has resubbed at tier 1 for 35 months, just a month shy of 3 years. That's fantastic, Obu. Thank you ever so much for that as well. We got SweetSandi, Zero. I think I saw Cosmic somewhere. I know I saw Cosmic in the Discord. Bali is here. Zero is here. Dan is here. Cosmic is probably lurking. Always watching in the background. Everybody's busy. I understand. The holidays, family, all that kind of stuff. But I appreciate all the folks that show up, of course. Good to see you all. Hope you're having a good Friday. There is a new episode of the Citadel Cafe on the works. It is in the editing hopper. I lost some work last night. I was working in DaVinci Resolve and I had to restart some stuff, so I lost about a half an hour, which put me back. So that show is not out yet. I wanted it out today. It might still come out later. After the stream, I might do some more work. Zero says the kids got gifts today and are now being brought to bed. I thought that said bought to bed. I thought you were bribing the children to bed. That's very funny. Would have been. I mean, like I wouldn't be above it if it was me. Let's switch over here. I'm just going to load right in where we left off yesterday. See if I can remember where the number 6 is on the advent calendar. And I was discussing this in the Discord, in the video games channel. I'm looking at potentially picking up Path of Exile 2 and getting into that. It won't be today. I'd imagine the servers are going to be overloaded today. Very popular release, and I've had Diablo 4 on my Xbox for a while. It's part of Game Pass. I played a little bit of it and it was fine. It certainly scratched the itch. I don't realize that it snowed in Fixmas in the desert. That's cool. Scratched the dungeon crawler itch for sure, Diablo 4, but it wasn't my favorite, and I'm used to playing Diablo on computer. So Path of Exile 2 would be something I would play on stream. And I'd be doing it in early access, so I'd pick it up specifically to stream. MindTripMedia with the 100 bits and the lurk. And that, I believe, kicked off a hype train. Let me just double check. Yes, it did. MindTripMedia, thank you ever so much. So Fox, Obu, and MindTripMedia kicked off a hype train to kick off the stream today. I really appreciate it. If you want to join in the hype train, it is 100 bits, a tier 1 sub or a Prime Gaming sub, and it'll get access to whatever Twitch emotes are part of the hype train these days. So we've been adding some depth and detail to Devastator here, and I like what we've got going on here, and we have something similar happening on the other side. As it wraps around here, realizing that needs to change. Still not entirely convinced that this is the way I want to go. I feel like I might want to do maybe 2 feet instead of just one in the corner. We'll have to see. And then this, of course, has just been kind of roughed in. We don't really have a plan for this as of yet. I feel like this is probably going to be a larger corner piece. We'll probably end up with that coming down at a different angle or something. We'll have to see what we can get away with. I don't really think we can do much here without interfering with these belts. So I feel like this has to be built out at a certain certain depth, I guess. We'll have to work on that. But first, the advent calendar. I guess we'll grab the presents as well. I have a lot of those in my inventory right now. Have to drop those off. Yep, I picked up a few yesterday. Visor. Ooh. Basic Fixmas skins. Oh, interesting.
Obviously, these Fixmas decorations do not increase efficiency. In fact, they are a downgrade on every level. They can be found in the customizer.
We've got a little bauble for our build gun too. Customizer is in here. Oh look, they've got holiday graphics, a little llama. Everything's. I didn't come in here the other day. That's hilarious. There's little decorations for Christmas. Stockings. Fun. Obviously, we're going to use the red ball trinket. So right now we've got I'm not sure why that's got a white highlight on it. We've got purple and green. I wonder if we could switch that over to more Christmassy colors. And I think this one was the green. Oh, right, I didn't necessarily bring that over. What color is that? This one. I think that's very Christmassy. Can't really change the gray. They said they were available in the customizer. Did I not open up the gift maybe? Nope. Helmet build gun. I'm not sure what they're talking about in terms of the thing that we just picked up today. I don't see anything that's Christmassy in here. I love that that's going. That's hilarious. Nothing there. That's unfortunate. I wish that was a little bit clearer. Is there coal in the stockings? No, there's no coal in the stockings, although that would be really funny. Does anybody know how to get the The perk from today? Calendar. Oh man. Obviously, these fixed decorations do not increase efficiency. In fact, they are a downgrade on every level. They can be found in the customizer. Customizer basic Fixmas skins for conveyor belts and pipelines. Oh, not the character customization in the customizer. That's this. That's what it is. There's the skins. Basic Fixmas skins, reset skin. Oh, it costs gifts to do it. Interesting. Invalid customer. For conveyor belts and pipelines. Well, we've got conveyor belts down by the other Christmas stuff. I don't know. Basic Fixmas skins. I guess it's meant to be wrapping? It's really ugly. Like, why? That is really not clear. Or Christmassy. I guess we'll get other ones? Upgrade the belt to another level? Yeah, that's fair. I guess there's stars on that one. Snowflakes on tier 2. Doesn't really matter if you can't see it. It's if it's going so fast. Candy cane stripes on tier 3. Again, like they force you to make it orange and blue though. It's dumb. Christmas trees on tier 4. And it doesn't matter what's on tier 5 because it's going to be so fast you can't see it. Just the stars. Yeah, like that's pointless. What a dumb gift. I appreciate that there was some work put into this by Coffee Stain, but like that is lame. Shooting stars? Yeah, that's fair. Oh, hey, look. Conveniently, my brake train has arrived that I can shut off. The one that I lost yesterday. There we go. Now we have another one. So remember that that's there. Don't know where the other one is. Or maybe that's my only one. Pipelines, probably? Yeah. candy canes. And if I change it to a Mark II pipeline. Same thing. So yeah, not the most exciting thing for the Fixmas today. That's too bad. I really have to fix this inside. Not a fan. Right, I'm pretty sure we did almost all of this. This is all pretty much done. We were working on the windows yesterday. And I feel like in here we could maybe use a little accent or something around the windows. Doesn't really work for both sides. Have to maybe... Is that outside? Oh no, that's inside. We can mess with that a little bit. So when you do stuff like this, it looks a little bit funny, but we could remove this. Put in these kind of things. And then replace that with walls. And then paint those. I don't know, maybe we need a... Do we need a beam there? That's pretty good. I think it adds to it. Could be used to decorate the Christmas area, yeah. My Christmas area is going to be temporary, so I'm not really too worried about that. I guess I could save myself a step by changing my regular build to the orange. Oh, I didn't do this wall. put an extra wall in there that I don't want. This might not work the whole length. Oh, I guess I could connect it, couldn't I? Ooh, I don't know about that. Maybe we'll do that instead. And here it looks like we could maybe take advantage of this design. Thanks again for that hype train, folks. Really appreciate it. Actually, maybe we can have that be full like that. Works for me. Oh, those are all purple. Now along here we could keep this heavy like that. And then we could change this. Is that the outside? That's the outside. Okay. This gets a little tricky. I guess we could change that to be matching with that. That is part of the background of the upstairs floor. Feel like we could probably bring this in here. Would that work? I really do like doubling up on walls. I find that it adds like some heft to some of the bulkheads. Now, is this... That's probably the best kind of staircase we could put there. Obviously it needs to be orange. And then I feel like we could also grab some of this stuff. Oh, that's going to be too tall. Right. Hmm. That might not even be the best idea either. Oh, that looks okay. Maybe if I nudged it out by ½ meter. Yeah, and then we could bring this across here. Things we do to get beams to hook up to the right space. That's pretty good. Don't know if we'd need another one here. Oh, that doesn't really work. Don't know if that should be the other way around. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Yeah, I wish there was a way to do that a little bit better. I guess we could try to bring in like a concrete pillar maybe. Oh, that covers up. Oh no, it doesn't cover up the top. That's okay. That looks supported. Doesn't change the texture. I'm okay with that. And then this all has to be green because it's the outside. But I'm kind of thinking that we don't need these railings. I think we could just have a straight up wall here, right? So this could be, well, replaced by just a straight asphalt sort of entryway. And then we could have stuff here. Just close this off. And we've got gray. I feel like we'll just grab whatever. Yeah, now probably not orange. Maybe the neutral gray would be better. Yeah, I think that works a little bit better. And then we'll just change these. And then it's just this side we have to do. Looks good to me. Feels like a complete thought. This is a little strange. Why does that go around? Oh, that was just probably left over, so that's not a big deal. Cool. Yeah, it's not there on this side. Or is it? Yeah, it is. Oh no, that's just a... You can just see through it. It's just the light. Yeah, that's all that was. Okay. Looks good. Don't quite know what's happening here, but we could easily wall it off. And I probably want to get rid of these green walls. Those are different colors. Almost like a box of something under the stairs. Yeah, for over there. Yeah. That kind of works. So this is really loose. I'm not really sure what's happening here. So we'll just leave this kind of the way that it is. And this is probably going to connect to the other building. So I really don't know what's going on there. That's temporary, so I don't have to worry about that. So really the only other window in here that's left to do is this one on the south side. And for that, I think I need to wrap around the exterior first. Although I do like the look of this. I wonder if we can... Yeah, what are we doing for this? Is it gray? Mostly dark gray. I do like the idea of getting like a straight rectangle window, but then having the angles be this way, as opposed to having to build up the angles on the side like that. So we'll probably keep up with that. Meter wall. I sort of want to put the glass like halfway out. So I sort of want to have the window start here. Oh, why can't I? That's weird. Why is it not letting me? That's dumb. What? Why can't I put the window in the middle? Can do it everywhere else. Silly. Not entirely sure I like that. It may be better off gray. And I guess a lot of this is going to depend on what happens with the top section here. But that at least seals it in. So inside, I think we've got a decent look at things. And there's no real way to go up and down on this side. I never thought about adding staircases in over here. I guess we could put one in over here. It's a possibility. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. It's very simple. The green sort of looks a little odd. So maybe it needs like a gray railing. Maybe we could use a gray beam. So it's not so high. That's probably the best way to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One, 2, 3, 4.5. And we'll do the same thing down here. Any thought on the second floor? Like the top floor, you mean? I'm pretty sure this is the second floor, right? I think. It's a little sad that I'm not even sure what floor I'm on. Yeah, that is the second floor. What about that when you're at the window? Oh. Oh, you count them differently? Yeah, well, this has a basement too, right? So I guess the only thing to worry about now is just like this section here. So I do want that to have some visibility. And that's the outside, I think. Yeah. So what we can do here is, wow, first blind myself. Well, we'll do this after the break, because it's dark. I know it's not quite the first hour, but I want to keep the breaks with the day-night cycle, because otherwise it's just a little bit tedious. We really need to fix this staircase, too. I'm not sure why these are yellow. It's weird. I thought they would stay green. You say one stair up. Oh, interesting. As per usual, I jump on the break train once an hour. We're a little early, but because Satisfactory has a day-night cycle and it's so hard to work in the dark inside, we are just going to jump on the break train now. So you get to enjoy the train ride, and I get to refresh the coffee. I will be right back. And looks like we're heading back. I haven't seen any train issues since we raised the tracks, so hopefully that's fixed the bottleneck issue that we had. Fox, thank you, thank you. Oh, it's all good, SweetSandi. It's all good. Yeah, that looks like a scavenger there. Yep, does not look like it has any issues. Train certainly fits on the upper track. Nice. So I guess pro tip, don't have your trains on an incline too close to an intersection. You will have problems. It's kind of nice to be driving around on a train in the daytime. So often my breaks are nighttime stuff. Got an interesting weight here, I guess. It's more functional than it is pretty, that section. This is pretty cool looking though. Saw a couple places where we're missing some stuff. Cool. One stream at a time. Yep. I mean, I'm not trying to rush through it. I would like to make a little bit more progress. I think a lot of it is just for screenshots. Like, I feel like a lot of my screenshots, things just look unfinished. And I'm trying to create at least the front of it, have a decent look to it, you know? Yeah, this is not OSHA compliant. Death trap in here. Yeah, I like these windows. Should maybe apply that to the other stuff as well. So, to make this really work, what did I do downstairs? I kind of left it open, I think. Nancy Charlotte, hello, welcome in. Oh. Goodbye, Nancy Charlotte. The bot. The bots are real today. That's the second one in 10 minutes. So it's really open. Thought we'd at least just do the same thing, kind of match. Sorry if you get dizzy easy. Gonna match the aesthetic. And thank you, Sandy, for jumping on that and being awesome. I really appreciate it. I don't know if I want to get rid of that. I guess that looks a little bit funny. We could always add that in there. How do we get that up in there? Like that, I would suppose. But in order for this to be consistent with the room, we'd probably want to come in here. Looks good to me. Nice. Oh, I didn't do the beam. Didn't finish the beam thing. There we go. So we will work on the export once we know where this is all going. But all the design looks pretty good. I think I'm just going to wall this up. I don't think we need to actually see what's going on there. I guess we could. We could leave it open, but then it's going to be green. So maybe not. Maybe we'll just close that up. These feel a little bit funny. We could just cover them up, I guess. That is facing the wrong way. I've been a little inconsistent with like these. I think we should probably go back. Unless that's ceiling downstairs, it might be. Nope. Should not be. I think these are going to be better if we do them the same color as all of this. I'm not even sure if that window's going to stay. Cool. I'd say that's pretty good for in here. There's no lights. Did I do lights? I did lights below. Right, this has got the cool balcony thing. Right, and then up here. And I've got some depth to play with up here. I feel like we can probably come up with some ways to do this a little bit better. I'd like to keep this kind of grill look. But I'd like to drop it in a little bit and maybe use a different block for it. Also, this fighting is really annoying. I like to avoid that if I can. Adds a little bit of depth. This is just a great way to keep the light happening up here. And we don't have... I guess we do have windows that we could put here too, couldn't we? We do have... I think I did this on Yeah. If I grab this and change it to... Is it 2 meters? No. That's what I want. Now, hopefully that looks good inside as well. Yeah, sick. I like it. We could even take that all the way up to the top. Probably looks better with that there, though. Oh, and all of these I think have to be lighter in color. Yeah, I think what I want to do here is I want to have the same thing over here. Unfortunately, for this to be completed, I have to redo a lot of this and move these temporary awesome sinks to someplace else, which is a pain. Although, I guess it would just line up here. So really, it's only this spot we're thinking of. But I feel like this section would be thicker. Probably, yeah, here. So what I would like to do is, instead of using these, I think it would be more fun to do pillars, because we could offset them down like this. Oh crap, autosave and a crash. That's fun. Don't know how much work I just lost. Yeah, I like the orange and gray too, SweetSandi. It works for the copper products. It's a nice contrast to the outside. Sorry about the crash. Yeah, I don't remember. I mean, I guess it depends. If the autosave actually worked, then great. But I'm really concerned about a save crash where it might actually corrupt the file. Because the other autosave would be 20 minutes ago. $3:44. Yep. 20 minutes ago. That sucks. Crap. Was it on my break? And we crashed again. Uh-oh. Let me just see if I can load this in the background. It's doing some cloud syncing. This might be a short stream. This is the other reason why I was toying around with Path of Exiles, is because I feel like I could probably play that. I checked out my benchmarks for my system. It says I've got the recommended requirements to play it. I wouldn't need to play it on super high graphics anyway. Let's go with, I'm going to try that again. This time without streaming the content. We'll just see what happens. It might have been during the break, Sandy, you're right. It might have been like while on the train. I wasn't here watching the screen. Yeah. Very start of the break. Well, that sucks. Let's create a new save game just to make sure we have a... I think the only thing I did after the break was just that elevator. Right? Who's going where? Who's going to win? Somebody's got the right of way. Guess it's you. I think it's whoever, like, calls ahead to reserve the track. Why are we stuck? We shouldn't be stuck. Oh, I guess it's just because that guy's taking a while to get going. There are ways, I feel like, to do better roundabouts, but I do not know them. And he's got to get off that leg, yeah. So we are going that way, and the train has to be out of the block. So you can speed things up. If we had another block signal, like right here, it would speed things up a bit. Feels a little flat on the other side there. Getting some weird frame drops, not happy about that. I'm hoping it's not the glass that I added that caused the problem. Oh, it's this floor that I want. Alright, so that's still there. It was this that I tweaked and moved around. Yeah, okay, so that's not done, and this isn't done. Crap. second time around, it never takes as long to fix. No decisions to make. You just have to repeat the process of last time. Oh, right. I also had to fix this. There we go. It is always easier the second time. Missed that the first time though. Don't have to go outside to check that. We can just keep that the same. Right, this is visible too. I don't remember that being there. I feel like I must have cut that away. I don't know if we need to see that. It's cool that we do, but I don't know if it's needed. Save. Yeah. I feel like this is going to be indoors. I don't think we're going to have an outside here, so that's why this is all sort of exposed and unclear. Currently just a way to get in and out. There's a lot of moving parts around here that could have been part of the problem. Yeah, so I feel like what would happen here is that this piece would likely be thicker. Like that. Which then would allow me to have like a pattern of skylight beams in a way that there's depth added for both from both the top and the bottom. The question is, like, how many do we want to add? Probably like on the mid sections and then in the middles. So like we would have probably like remove that. Remove this. This would get replaced as thick. And then we would use probably concrete pillars and go like there, there, and there. Of course you can't do 10. And I think that would look a lot cooler. Yeah, that's kind of fun. And that kind of goes with some of the grill marks that you see in Devastator. And maybe we don't do the whole ceiling. Like maybe we do, you know, like a section of 3, a section of 3, and then a section of 3. That actually works out quite well. And then we could do the same thing here. I guess we would have them go the same direction. We may want to do something else different there. I felt that this was kind of flat here. So this might actually need... This might need to be either cut down or sloped back or something. I still think we want this ledge, but I think it might have to go back a bit. This felt very boxy. I didn't like that when I was coming down on the train. And because these are concrete, we could also paint them a certain color too. I think we could probably get away with not having that one and just do 5 in the middle. And if we wanted them to be different color, we could try shiny, we could try matte black. I feel like the shiny is probably better. Although he's got the tire treads around too. Kind of make him look like the tire treads. Or the tractor treads. I don't think I want to make them green. The chrome finish on a concrete pillar. What's the difference between that and a metal pillar? Probably nothing. Just the texture. They're roughly the same. We could try for purple, maybe? Kind of a light purple. We can really only do this in like the black and the white. You like the chrome? I mean, there's carbon steel. And then there's unpainted. If we go dark, the carbon steel might be the way to go. I'm trying really hard not to paint anything below. I should probably do this pointing up instead of down. And then I'll try these ones, the black. Yeah, less risk from down here. Although harder on the eyes, for sure. I think probably the carbon steel. Yeah, carbon steel is definitely my favorite out of these. I don't like the Caterium. Not a big fan of the copper. It looks okay depending on what you're doing. I don't like it for the Transformer theme, but I tend to be using the chrome and the carbon steel a lot in the Transformer theme. And then for these big sections, we could come in with some heavier stuff, right? So I could remove this, do one of these, go back to that, and then we can come in with a couple of these. Or I could go steeper. I just moved those menus somehow, and I don't know how I did it. Like I just switched from one of those menus back and forth. It was like... No, I don't know. That was weird. That's probably a little bit better. I mean, we could also come down farther. Well, no, because then that doesn't work for here. think that's cool. We could do a half wall too, or half foundation. Hunter555 subscribing 48 months, 4 years for Hunter555. Can we get some love in chat for Hunter555? Really appreciate that, Hunter. I don't know why I used your full name. Normally that's what happens when kids get in trouble, right? But you're not in trouble at all. Thank you ever so much, man. 4 years. Wow. I really appreciate it. How have you put up with me for so long? Your guess is as good as mine. Seriously though, thank you ever so much. That's incredible. So great to have you around for such a long time, and I really appreciate all the support. I don't know. Which version of this like ceiling support thing do we like? I think I like that one. The other version we could make is a little do like a half wall. So I could do like one of these, but do the half foundation. That might be the better way to go. Split the difference. You can copy existing items. Yes, you use your delete tool or your dismantle mode, and then your middle mouse button, just like in Minecraft. It's essentially pick block for Satisfactory. It saves me a ton of time because the menu system in this is really convoluted, I find. All right, let's add this half measure here and see if we like it. But it saves you a ton of time and fishing around. Yep, sold. I'm really feeling good about, like, I wouldn't say finishing, but like certainly putting a exterior thought and process into, I say exterior, there's also interior, but I feel like this is all coming together pretty well. I think I'm also sold on the carbon steel, Sandy. I think that's a thing we need to do. And I guess these would be replaced. I don't know where that other foundation went, but it went somewhere. Oh, there it is. I wish we could do this without the grid. Like, I wish we can get rid of the grid. The grid I find very distracting. I also find this very distracting. Can I do these as concrete foundation, concrete wall? Is that gonna be the same color? No. Maybe it's the wall? That looks a little bit better. Concrete wall, okay. I'm getting very self-conscious about autosaves now. There's been a couple occasions where I've had to stop myself from spending tons of time just making things look pretty because I'm still learning the basics of the game and I don't have the resource production to spend on appearances yet. That's fair, yeah. You can get into some... I think the thing... I mean, like, I'm not even... I've been playing this game for years and I've never even attempted any, like, nuclear facilities or anything like that. I've never gone much beyond the tech of tier 7. Like, we're in tier 8, but I've not really done anything in tier 8 yet because the scale at which I've been building has just been so large. Oh, I remember seeing something in the front I wanted to change too. There was a piece missing here somewhere? Yes. And then somewhere along here. That's all right. No, that needs to be changed here. That should be the same now. Yeah. So now we just have to worry about this transition inside. So that's a little bit sketchy. I could bring this along like that. Oh, that's going to be the same. I got to switch that back now. That doesn't really jive. I don't think I want to take this all the way up to the top, because then I don't think that's going to look very good up here. I mean, if we add this kind of top part that I was thinking about, then maybe it won't matter. Yeah, I think maybe we have to cap this in the same way we capped the stuff down below. So the stuff down below had like an orange top to it, so we'll pop down just to kind of refresh. I think it's just 1 meter. It's much lower, obviously. Yeah. So if we wanted to do something similar but different, I do try to like iterate and have it be kind of like the same sort of design language and theme, but then also be something a little bit more unique. So here maybe we can take it down to this level. I guess it'd be better to do it as an overlay, because then it would support that right there, and that would make sense. And then we can just get rid of this. And then get this up to snuff. And even though that feels kind of abrupt, we can probably come in here with... I guess I have to switch back to orange. And I was thinking about doing it the entire wall, like this whole section. It's a lot bolder. We could maybe go in and add some angles. I like that. Kind of emphasizes the window a bit. And then here, I guess we would just remove that. This would obviously have to be replaced. This is another great reason to have skylights, is that rather than having to punch holes in the wall to get around, you can totally just do your own thing. I feel like we should maybe change these to orange. That creates a nice border there for that transition, and we can just kind of continue that line of 2 across here. That's not too difficult at all, right? It's kind of a boring face, but like there's not much going on there. We could maybe put some sort of sign or something else up there. Don't know if I like that. I want to maybe we don't go all the way to the bottom. Gotta head to work, Fox. Thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Hope you're having a fantastic day. And again, I appreciate the sub and the support. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit messy. I feel like I need to do better with the tops of the windows. What did I do downstairs to the tops of the windows? They have angles, I think. Oh, that's a different shape. What do I do for these ones? Okay. Right. Okay. That's just the power. So I had this actually a lot lower. Maybe we could do 2. Maybe we can return to the dark gray at the top. Or we can just have a double stripe. That's fine too. I don't think that's enough contrast for what I want. I guess we could just do double stripes. Keeps the top simple. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Ooh, right. This is going to be a little different. Oh, right. That's good. There we go. And I used beam downstairs, if I remember correctly. Oh, that's going to be interesting. I had a ceiling downstairs to help me out. I guess we'll just go to there. I could just change the color, maybe. Nope. I wonder if it would be cool if I did it only from here. So if I stop there and then do another one and only did like that section. Oh no, that doesn't look good at all. I think maybe this one might be the best, like might be good to just leave like that. I might have to leave that one like that. This is just utility, so close that up. And I think I like this top window. Yeah, I feel like that's probably staying. So we'll leave that the way that it is. Which means I can decorate around it, so that's good. Now the other windows, I like this outside bit. I guess I just have to continue this along here. That actually touches that? Yeah. And then I delete all of this stuff. Right, just have the coated concrete there. I wonder if it would be better if this was another one of these, so I could replace this. Oh, no, whoops. That might be a little bit awkward in the corner there. And then, I mean, I could just get rid of this. Because then it would be the same as that. Which I like. Simpler. Oh. Except for I just completely doubled up on stuff there. Nice. Again, a little on the simple side, but I don't want to get caught up doing crazy amounts of detail in here. Now, how are we going to handle this? Maybe we'll just actually bring this down. That could be fun. And then we could just use the same, I guess. Probably want to go with the triangles. Oh, I like that. That's fun. I wonder if this could be back here though. I find that with this design that I've got for these transformers, it's better to go like angle, straight, and then angle. If you go 2 angles in a row, it starts to look a little bit different. Yeah, and then I can totally double up on this. And then we could also do the same thing here. And obviously this isn't finished. It might even be better to take this all the way down to the bottom, you know? Yeah, that's cool. Double walls, man. They really make a lot of difference. Feels almost structural. Supportive. Now, these green lines are not staying. Let's see if I even need these. I probably don't. Stream time's at 2 hours. Thank you very much, Sandy. I think we reset the clock with the crash. What was I looking for? Color. Now is that visible? No. Cool. Now the question is, do we want to try and... I guess we could have that almost be in here too, if I could have that line up. I could maybe take this and mirror this. Kind of a fun thing to have run down the middle and just divide everything up. Oh, so that's not gonna work. I didn't line that up very well, did I? Well, it'll be in the middle if I add another piece here. But I don't know. Well, maybe it won't go all the way down. Maybe we'll just run it into the side here. So maybe it won't run quite as far. We'll go down 2. But then before it gets too close to the machines, we'll just taper it off. Maybe we'll just use a smaller bit like that. Now, is that going to show up outside? No. Okay, good. And then for here, we'll just do the same thing. Oh, wait a minute. That doesn't need to be that. Because that doesn't go down the middle. Or does it go down the middle? Oh, it does. Okay. Well, that's easy. Just kind of a fun structural thing. Although, I feel like we might want to bring it over this way. Don't know about that. I think maybe this has to just all be one level. Yeah. That feels a little bit strange. We might have to add something there to make that work. I think this is one of the windows I'm keeping. I'm really not sure. So I don't want to get too carried away decorating that side because that side is very much under construction. But I think we're good there. Yes. Now, I don't think I want to do the same kind of grid pattern here. I think I might want to do something else. Maybe we'll do more of these glass ceilings because there are like the flat ones. And I was thinking that this feels a little bit on the flimsy side. It might be time to start thinking about moving these awesome sinks to maybe over here somewhere. So we're not sending everything up. We can just send everything out. Might be time, might be time, might be time. Will they fit in here? Oh yeah, okay. 4 of them. Could probably do with more. We'll do at least 4. So that will help me move a lot of this stuff out of the way. For example, this can just be redirected. And then just this needs power from here. I mean, it's temporary anyway, but. So that starts heating that up. And then we can start eliminating things like this and that. And some of this. And then we can take... Oh, this just doesn't need to be here either. And I blocked the sun. Time for break. First we save the game. Yeah, saving is always good. I agree. I wish it was easier to switch to the from the jetpack and the hoverpack. Cool. Again, folks, I take a break once an hour. It is that time. You get to ride the train, and I get more coffee. I will be right back. I really wish I had more floating tracks and less of this constructed, half-built stuff. Every time I come over here to delete things, though, we tend to have a crash, so I might come over here and delete some stuff in between streams. I've never checked to see if the Northern Forest looks like Christmas time during the Fixmas event. It probably does. Thanks, Andy. I'll mention this at the end of the stream as well, but I completely forgot to talk about it earlier. There won't be a stream tomorrow. I've got a family dinner thing this weekend, and I've got some running around to do, so I will unfortunately not be streaming Minecraft tomorrow, which might mean I'm not streaming Minecraft this week at all, and that's fine. I kind of want to wait until I can update to The Garden Awakens, and then maybe we'll do like a Tuesday. I think I'll steal Pixarip's idea of doing like a Chop and Tuesday, and maybe I'll find a pale oak biome on Tuesday and chop it down for the resources. But there won't be a Minecraft stream tomorrow on Saturday. Can't believe I didn't notice that at all today. Oh, thanks, Abu. Yeah, my father is traveling over the holidays. His partner's grandkids are out west, and so they're going to go visit them for Christmas. And so my sister is having everyone over a little early before they go for a Christmas-type dinner. I mean, it's not like turkey. We're having, I think, lasagna, which is fine. I'm okay with lasagna. But it's it'll be the first of several family get-togethers this holiday season. So, and I need to check to see when Christmas is. I don't think it's a weekend. Does anybody know what day of the week the 24th, 25th is? Oh, there's a window there. 24th is a Tuesday. Okay, so there probably won't be streams on... Well, I might be able to stream on Monday because we will not be recording the Spawn Chunks because we're going to be taking the day off. Right, so I need to move all of this downstairs. This is going up, and it needs to go down. Is this the start of it? No, there's more over there too. Well, this can just go right into this one. Guess I should hook them all up to power first. Eliminates that. Now that one was just going into this one here. Oh no, that was squirreling around and going over to something over this way. Where was that going? Oh, here. That's now going in there. That's now going in there. Where are these guys going? These guys are going outside, I think, right? Yeah, those are being sent on to other things. So then it's a matter of getting these two and these ones. These two here. I made my life a lot more complicated than it needs to be. Let's go from here. And we'll just try to bring it down through here, I guess. Don't know whether that's going to be too fast, too slow. Those are Mark 5s. These are Mark 4s. And that's a Mark 5. That probably won't be able to handle everything. But this does not look like it's going full production either. For whatever reason. Are you not getting enough stuff? No, you're good. This feels slow. I'll have to check that later. Just awoke. Oh no, cosmic migraine. That sucks. Sorry you're not feeling well. Hope you're feeling better. So this one we'll have to send into the next. So these two, I guess I can scoot sideways. What is this producing? This is doing 30 per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 600. So I can combine these and put them down one pipe. Same with that if I really wanted to. Ah, can't get up that high. That's annoying. Actually, I can probably do a splitter or a merger right there. No, interesting. Not quite close enough, I guess. Probably not going to work here either. Nope. All this work just to get things out of the way. Convoluted mess. Alright, those are flowing again. This one, I think I can probably just combine this together here. It's not going to be perfect, but it's only temporary. Alright, that's those two. This is now done. And I can delete all of this. So then it's just this last two. Okay, cool. And we have one spare. Nice. Where is that stuff? Is all over here, so we could probably give ourselves the extra room. Uh-oh. Yeah, the autosaves are really chunky. DJ Crazy, hello. Been a while since I've been here. Able to catch a stream. Hope you're well. Build's going great. Thanks very much. We're just removing some of the stuff from the top portion a bit. We've started decorating the insides, and we're doing some of these slatted ceilings. I got the idea from Total Eclipse. He does them differently, but I really like the way that it plays the light in here. And we are also adding a lot of depth and design. So like here's our first pass from 3 years ago when like we didn't have any building parts, and now we're doing more bulky kind of fun designy stuff with colors and lights and things. So we're getting there. If it's been a while, you've probably not seen the Devastator chest piece and the Decepticon logo either. Really happy with how that turned out. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm really happy with it too. It's taken a while. It's like I'm getting to the point now like where all the planning, all the measuring, and all the kind of legwork is just starting to pay off, right? I should be able to combine these. So I'm just going to do a merger here. And see if I can get these. That's going, that's going. I think that's everything now. Nothing appears to be stuttering too much. That's good. And then once we have this design, we can actually just copy what we've got going on here and mimic the other side. Although Devastator is asymmetrical. If you look at the stuff we've got for inspiration, he's not the same on both sides. It would be easy to do things the same on both sides. And we'll probably take like some shape language and inspiration and stuff, but for now. Oh, I can delete all of these power nodes. This is great. Because these are ugly. That means I don't need this, and I don't need that. And I can finally make this tidy up here. I guess we'll go with 7. So it goes all the way to the edge. And I don't know, I guess we've got this going all the way over here. I may want to change the way that that's designed then. I feel like that looks pretty good. Although we do have a block over that. Yeah, for symmetry we may have to go here. This weird and unfortunate that the windows don't line up like centered over anything. Well, that's about as center as we're gonna get, I guess. Tara Jane. Been trying to catch a stream all week. I stream while you're in class. This is a little bit later than me, my normal. You're right. There's always the VODs on the Joel Duggan VODs YouTube channel. That's true. I think it was the glass that was screwing us up last time. The saves. Oh, well, it's best that you do your homework, you know. Get it all done first, and then you can watch the VODs later. Yeah. I probably want to extend this part. And we might have to do this as well. This section would probably look better if it was all lined up like that. And here is where I guess I could do the foundations. So for now, I'm probably just going to put in glass frame foundations. I could do the flat roof, but they're not actually flat. And maybe we take some of these and bring them over as part of the design. That could work. G-Boy, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. So the other one we could do is the roof, flat roof like this. Can't remember which way that slopes. Oh, did they fix it? Maybe it is flat now. It just has a thicker side to it. Oh, that's cool. We could use these in the middle and then they just hide with the beam. I'm really confused. Yeah, I feel like the thick part has to be in here. See what that looks like from in here. Oh, maybe not. Unless we can add some orange, maybe? Oh yeah, okay. I'm up for that. I think that looks okay. And then maybe this could be a little thinner. And we'll do that half foundation push here. A lot of times with this kind of stuff is just finding the shapes that you like and just making sure you repeat them in logical places throughout the rest of your build. What is going on there? Oh, I've just got two of those. No more silica. That won't do. Whoop, I did not time that very well. Take it easy, Tara Jane. Good luck with the homework. Don't need the presents. Anything else I don't need? Don't need these. Certainly don't need the motors. I want to try to keep these hypertubes if I can. I think it makes a lot more fun to get around. And I am going to scoot to the top tower here because I want to see what this looks like now that we've put this roof on it. I feel like it still is going to need something. Not bad. Not bad. It's a little simple. It's a weird color change, the way that it sort of shifts it with the reflection. I feel like we might need a green fin coming up the middle. And you can see what I mean about how this looks cool, this angle bit at the front. Not crazy about the checkerboard pattern, but then like this feels very boxy. So I feel like we need to have an angle there if we can sort that out. But it's starting to feel more like a factory now. Really not sure how I'm going to handle this. This is going to be very tricky. I might have to do this off stream. I can see a lot of like thinking and not talking. Looks right to me. I like that it hides the orange from the outside. It's kind of a happy accident. No idea if this is going to stay here, but it just seemed like it was the easiest thing to do. I'd like to take that down the edge there, but I don't know what's happening with the other roof, so I feel like we just have to go with the flow here. Right, and this is... that gets thicker over on this side. We have not done anything like that over here. This will have to be its own thing. And this is where I was thinking it might be good to have a slope, but that's going to interfere with this window. So we may not be able to do that right away. Now this, I think we should just do the same thing we've done on this side. Looking cool. And then I guess we'll start with this piece. And that just goes all the way across the top. And this was actually lowered, so there's bottom there, and that is the wrong texture. And also unfinished. Is it there? No. Here. Do I want this to be taller? No. Oh, that's in farther too. That stops there. This continues. Why is that darker? Oh, because that's the chrome. The chrome color. It starts on this window. So all this can go. Nice. Cool. And I think this is just not going to be here. Looks about right to me, and then I didn't start this because of course this is where the stairwell is, so I haven't finished that up, but I can probably do it over here, no problem. This corner feels a little bit funny, and I don't really think there's any reason to have this open. We could always put like a proper door in case I need to access it. Just tuck it in the corner. See, I wanted to have some sort of inside look to those, but then that doesn't really look all that good. These do have the bottoms. I feel like I like that. Although maybe we don't do it on both sides. And downstairs, I think I was using these. Thanks, Cosmic. Appreciate it. Yeah, I had a game crash and we ended up resetting back to just before the break. Lost about 20 minutes. Although I guess we only lost about 10 because 7 minutes and change would have been while the train was going around. So in that way, we kind of got lucky. Now, I think I doubled up on this, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, now this... I don't know what we need to do there. That feels maybe excessive. Maybe this needs to be straight across like that. That seems like it works out a little bit better. Then this feels kind of funny. Do I want to put a foundation here? That's probably the better way to go. I mean, I guess it could just be square if that was the case, right? And then one of these on top. Yeah, that finishes up, I think. So we still have this indent to consider as well. Oh yeah, I should probably wrap things up. Well, I think that's pretty good. I think we've got the inside of both levels looking pretty good. That's a fun look. I quite like that. Yeah. Very cool. We have a near complete copper facility. The outside still needs a lot of work on the south side, but this is pretty cool. No complaints. The sea of constructors. It's obviously not running efficiently right now, but we will eventually have to troubleshoot all that. But yeah, looking good. I need to wrap things up. I'm going to pass you along to somebody else playing Satisfactory, or maybe Minecraft, depending on who's live. Let's just double check to see what's going on. Who's live that I'm following? I could also send folks on to Path of Exile 2 if there's anybody playing that I know. Cubfan is playing Satisfactory. I could happily pass you along to Cubfan. And yeah, that's probably about it. Let's do that. Cubfan is live, says Cosmic. The second vote wins it. Folks, thanks ever so much for hanging out with me today. I know it was a little bit later than usual. I had some family stuff this morning. And speaking of family stuff, I have family stuff tomorrow. So there will not be a Saturday Minecraft stream. I've got a dinner to go to and some running around to do ahead of that. So there's no stream tomorrow. You can, of course, follow me on Twitch here at Joel Duggan. I am Joel Duggan everywhere. That includes TikTok now. I changed my TikTok handle. It's now Joel Duggan instead of Joel.Duggan. So very easy to find across all the places that you want to hang out. Share the stream if you don't mind. There are clips on TikTok and clips on YouTube, YouTube Shorts if you want to share those around. Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube is the best way to watch VODs if you want to help out in that way. You can also just share the stream with friends. It's one of the better ways to reach new listeners. Just honest recommendations. They go a long, long way. Check out the Spawn Chunks podcast and the Citadel Cafe podcasts. I have to get the new Citadel Cafe out today or tomorrow. That's also happening. And they're just available wherever you get your favorite podcasts. Spotify, YouTube, wherever. The YouTube Spawn Chunks has a video component, like we're actually on camera. The Citadel Cafe is just audio. So it doesn't really matter where you listen to that. But Cosmic, thank you ever so much for sweeping in while Sandy was off for the rest of her evening. I really appreciate you coming by. Hope you're feeling better, Cosmic. And thanks to Sandy for moderating. Thanks to everybody that subbed today. Another big shout out to Hunter for the 4 years today. And also, I think it was 35 for Obu and 52 for someone else. They've scrolled off my stream, but I really appreciate all the support. Y'all are awesome. I will probably be back on Tuesday. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we will update the Citadel to the Garden Awakens over the weekend. And then on Tuesday, we can go find a pale garden and chop down some pale oak wood. That's the plan. So I will see you folks then. Thanks so much for being here. I will see you next time. Bye for now.